What's up, beautiful witchy buds? Welcome back to my channel. So this is a really odd angle, but I just wanted to pop on and do a quick reading for you guys for the week of March 23rd through, I believe, 30th. So I know I don't know if I've done a weekly reading type of video on this channel yet, but it's just something I'm feeling called to do. And I also have a little guest with me here. Hi. Abigail. Hi. So, she's here with me while I am pulling the cards, but I'm using the gorgeous Earthbound Oracle by Skull Garden. I purchased this at the same time that I purchased the beautiful wooden tarot. But I've been more drawn to use the Earthbound Oracle lately. So I'm gonna pull 3 cards, and it's all just gonna be kind of for general energy of the week ahead. We have the new moon in Aries tomorrow, and the moon actually goes into Aries tonight. I think someone said 6:48 or 58 p.m. tonight on the 23rd. So that'll be exciting. I have some plans for the new moon. If you guys have some fun plans for the new moon, pop them below. Love to hear what you guys are doing. So yes. So I'm gonna just pull 3 oracle cards for us all. I'm not the greatest shuffler, but I'm gonna try my best. I haven't really worked with this deck a lot, and this is my first time actually using it for anyone besides myself. So, feel lucky. I don't know. So, while I'm pulling the other 2 cards, I'm gonna just gab for a second. I woke up on March 23rd this morning. I live in Michigan, mind you. Woke up on March 23rd to snow. About 2 inches of snow. I have a picture that I'm gonna put on Amino. Ooh, I guess that card wanted to say hello. I'm in the Witches Circle, Hatchling Clan, and Pagans and Witches Amino as Tiger's Eye Dreamer. If anybody wants to come chill on Amino and follow me, I'm gonna start posting a lot there because I found that those are just some awesome witchy communities. Let's get into the reading. First card we have is Resistance. And this is interesting. I really think that some of the reading this week is going to pertain to what is going on with everybody, what is plaguing us all, and that is COVID-19. And I really don't think that I can do a reading about the week ahead without it involving that, because the entire world is being affected by COVID-19 at this point. So I'm sorry if this isn't what you want to hear about, but I feel like I didn't intend for it to be this way, but I'm not surprised at all because it's something that's affecting us all. And I hope this reading helps us in some way, or I don't know, I'm just going to see where it takes us. So we have Resistance. And to be completely honest, I don't know if those look like storm clouds to anybody else, but it really just seems to me like that little, I don't know if it's a bug or something. I'm sorry, I'm visually impaired, so this is kind of hard for me. I don't know if I'm seeing the card correctly, but I'm just going to go off of what I am seeing. And sometimes the title helps me a little more than the picture. I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to, gorgeous backing, by the way, a lot of people when it comes to a pandemic like this is spreading so much faster than anything we've seen before. and we don't have a cure for it. And it's scaring a lot of people. To be honest, it's scaring me. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little something. I have a family member right now who could possibly have it, who I live with. So I'm just waiting to see what's going on. They're currently at hospital trying to get things figured out. I haven't experienced any symptoms, but I'm not leaving my house. Everyone's safe. I'm not leaving the house. But I feel like I can still extend a spiritual hand of love to everybody over the internet. But I feel like the message of resistance, a lot of us want to act like, at first, a lot of people were like, oh, it's just a flu. It's just something worse than the flu. And now we're seeing that it's more than that. And then there are some of us, and I'm not meaning to be mean when I say this, and I'm not trying to say this in a spiteful or like a judgmental way, but there are some of us who don't want to hear anything to do with COVID-19, and who just want to act like it doesn't exist. And that may not be for a bad reason. It may be because it makes them panic. And I understand that. I'm someone with severe anxiety and a panic disorder, and sometimes panic makes me experience seizure-like symptoms. I understand panic. But, and, I don't know. Let me just, little tangent here. A friend of mine, Reaper, if you're watching this, hey, we're talking about people who experience chronic panic disorders or anxiety not being as anxious as people who don't seem to experience chronic anxiety right now. Mainly because this is how we live on the daily. This freaking out and waiting for the world to end or the other shoe to drop, it's pretty common for us. So, but now some of us are experiencing bigger symptoms, and it's getting really scary. And for a few weeks, people could act like it's not here, but now it's getting to a point where it's affecting everybody. Places like the Gaza Strip and a few other places I can't remember now have had their first cases. Places like Italy and Iran and France. There's just so much tragedy going on there. The United States, it's spreading like wildfire. I know that the United States isn't the only place where it's affecting, and I'm trying to be mindful of that 100%. I know New Zealand is closing down non-essential businesses. I believe Australia is taking the same measures, but yeah, we can't act like it doesn't exist anymore. On to the next card. We have luck. Luck. This is interesting. I don't really know what to make of this one right now. So I'm going to set this down. Actually, I'm going to pick up the next card and see if that maybe clears a little bit up. Reflect. Okay, so I'm honestly a little perplexed by this rating, y'all. With luck, and I could be, if a message pops out to you with the cards that I'm pulling and you feel like you see something that I don't, please jot it down in the comments, because this is a reading for all of us and I feel like we can all put our own spin on it. But look, I feel like, I think this is a feather, I'm not sure, but I almost feel like this is something like, it's an anti-message in a way, in a weird way. You know how sometimes you pull a card and it gives a message and then you kind of have this feeling that it's the opposite of that? Like with this card, luck, this is telling me that this situation is not targeting, it's targeting certain people in a way to where the elderly and the immunocompromised are more susceptible to it, but it's not in a way where this illness doesn't discriminate. It's affecting everybody. If you get it and experience symptoms, then you get it and you experience symptoms. And there are people who are dying. You know, maybe it is, I don't know. I don't want to say that luck is is the paradigm that we're rolling on right now, but that's the card I pulled. Guys, if you have another spin, then here, you know, I don't know. And then here with Reflect, I honestly think that this is a great card for us all as individuals. I have been trying to take the time that I've had not being in school, not going out into the world. I've tried to take some time and really dig deeper into my spiritual practice and start to kind of really get serious about shadow work and about my practice as a witch and as a spiritual person, as someone who wants to be a teacher and a healer someday. And I'm not saying I want to be a spiritual teacher or spiritual guide or anything of that nature, but I want to help the visually impaired. I want to, you know, I've always felt like I have a healer's heart. I always want to help out people who are in need. And I feel like I want to really reflect and look deep into the parts of me that need to be integrated. Parts of me that I've tried to push down and neglect almost or cut out of myself needs to be reintegrated so that I can be the best version of myself that I can be. I've noticed that shadow aspects come about in certain situations in my life, and you know, I believe awareness is the first step to really truly examining yourself. And you have to examine before you can integrate. You really have to pick up the pieces and look at them and understand them before you can put them back in a way, in a healthier way. That's just my philosophy. I'm not trying to say that that's how it works for everybody, but yeah. So, these were our cards for the week of the 23rd through 30th. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Like I said, if you have another spin to put on it, this is a reading for everybody, so please do share your perspective in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Until next time, I truly hope that everybody stays safe and stays healthy, and please do reach out. Just in general, if you need help, please reach out. If you haven't heard from someone in your family, like your grandparents, your aunt in a while, a neighbor, and you haven't known how they have been with everything, do reach out and make sure that they're okay. You know, yes, we are supposed to be social distancing. We can message on Facebook or call. You know, now is the best time. We have technology. We don't have to, even though we're isolated in our homes, we don't have to stay away. Now is a primal time for community to extend over the quarantine. Anyway, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. So, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I do hope you guys have a great week. If there's anything I can help anybody with, I can't do it monetarily. I'm sorry, y'all. But, yeah. If anybody just wants to talk, reach out for mental health reasons. I can give you my email or something, or Amino again, and we'll talk, and yeah. Have a wonderful week, and if you're not having a wonderful week, I'm sending all of the love to you. Bye.